Let resolution be your solution.
This week, this is Francisco Cumulonimbus. I am sitting in for my colleague Mike Stand, who normally has this show. And the topics that we are going to be discussing are rebellious acts. What have you done that is rebellious? Where you have been sort of naughty, and what you have done that is something that you really shouldn't have done. I'll give you an example. I recently was watching YouTube video, and the advertisement came up, and I thought I don't want to watch advertisements, so I pressed the click, to get rid of advertisement. It asked me three options as to why I wanted to get rid of it: is inappropriate, irrelevant, or repetitive. My rebellious act was to press repetitive, even though it was the very first time I had seen this advert. I felt strangely triumphant for this. The second topic we are going to discuss in the second hour is school days memories, what you remember from your school days, funny stories perhaps, things that has happened to you at school, things, maybe interactions with the teacher, whether you were supported in your dreams or whether you were crushed like a cheap peanut in a peanut butter crushing machine somehow that might exist. And this is what the two topics that I'm going to focus on in my show today.
Mike Stand taking your calls.
And our next caller is Julian. You're going to talk about something rebellious that you did, Julian. I find this hard to believe that you are going to talk. I'm looking forward to hearing your story.
Oh, well, you see, in the hairdressing game, you've got to be very specific and very careful. But sometimes you haven't got the stock to do exactly what the customer or the client wants.
So this happened to you in the past?
Oh, absolutely. Somebody came in wanting the hair dyed a deep henna, and I only had deep auburn. But I thought, well, never turn a customer away. So I used the deep auburn instead. I could not sleep that night, tossing and turning, but anyway, the customer seemed happy with it, so I was happy with it. And of course, they paid, so everybody was happy.
Well, this is a very interesting story. I am not sure. These are very dark colors. One seems a little bit on the brown side and one on the very deep red side. But as long as the customer was happy, I am supposed that you would be happy.
Certainly. Yeah, it was a success. And they went to the party at the weekend, told me they had a terribly wonderful time.
Well, thank you very much for the interesting call.
Mike Stand taking your calls.
And our first caller about the school days memories is Christopher.
Oh, hello, Francisco. I just want to talk to you about a school day memory that I've got. It happened in 1977 when I was 16. And what it was, I tried to get my sister to watch Star Wars. And I thought it'd be good entertainment for her. You know Star Wars?
Yes, I know Star Wars. It is the film that is descended effectively from the Seven Samurai and the Magnificent Seven. It is in this tradition. It's a very interesting film, very good fun, very entertaining. Good guys win and all this kind of thing. I hope I'm not spoiling the story for anybody.
So anyway, I decided to try to force my sister to watch Star Wars using the positive George Lucas techniques of trying to mind control her to watch it. Anyway, she decided to watch Coronation Street, so she was actually seduced by the dark side of the Force, in my opinion.
You believe she was seduced by the dark side of the Force because she watched the Coronation Street. Very entertaining call. Thank you for your call, Christopher. Welcome to Resolution Radio 2020. This is my regular feature, Down Your Street.
Oh, nice to talk to you, Francisco. This is Jerry. I know normally, Mike, he tries to sort of be telling jokes and that, on his show.
Hey, well, I'm not very as interested in this as he. If you wish to tell a joke, you're more than welcome. I will encourage. For what we want is more fun, more enjoyment. What we want is a happy week, a celebratory week. Mike is on holiday, on leave, on what he would call, what do the Americans call being away on holiday, being on leave is something else. Oh, vacation. This is the word that is what he would use for what he is doing. So you are more than welcome to let your hair down and say whatever it is that is on your mind.
Well, I wasn't going to tell a joke, as it happens during your show, as a mark of respect. It's more a sort of
bit of verbal joke what I have with him regarding trying to get a joke in. If I can get a real quick one in while he doesn't notice it, it's all a bit of a game, really. I think he understands that, really. Now, you're doing his down your street function a little bit, his feature, aren't you?
Very good. We are doing the down your street, down your street or anybody's street who wishes to ring in. What is happening? What is new? What is happening that is fun? What is happening that is entertaining? What is happening that is unusual? Anything at all that you wish to do, to discuss with me. Obviously, we have to avoid foul language and anything like this, or something legal action. Could be if we criticize a business that is there. But anything positive, I am more than happy to discuss what is going on down your street.
Well, yes. Well, I went to the dentist earlier, and I said to my dentist, because basically he's working on my teeth. Do you know what he said in response?
I have absolutely no idea what he said, because I have no idea what you said.
I'll tell you what he said. He said, yeah, I've been there for my holidays too, and it's a brilliant holiday destination. How he knew I was talking about Corfu, I have no idea. Must come with the trade, it's a skill they acquired as a dentist. But he did. He was absolutely right. I thought going to Corfu was a brilliant holiday anyway. You have a good week, mate. You're doing a great job stepping in for the big man.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your call. It's a most amusing story. Please do not be put off or discouraged from ringing in with your amusing stories. They are all about what keeps life positive, and everyone feels better for hearing them, I hope. Well, this has been my first week sitting in for Mike Stand. You all know Mike Stand. I think you enjoy his program. One thing we have noticed is that very rarely do any of you make a comment. It need not be necessarily very positive or negative. You can just say you saw the video and found it funny or quirky or interesting, or whether you would like to hear more characters on the telephone line speaking to us, more individuals that ring us up with their stories and their interesting happenings that have occurred. If you would, please make a comment. It only takes a moment, and it lets us know that you are out there listening to our work. I look forward to hearing from you and maybe standing in for Mike once again in the future. Stay warm, stay out of the bad weather, keep your feet dry. Hope everything goes well for all of you. I look forward to dealing with you in a positive way during my weather broadcasts in the future. You look after yourselves. Thank you for listening.